Hi, boys and girls. We have been talking about severe weather in science lately, and today we're going to continue that conversation. I'm going to read you a story called Severe Weather. Different day, different weather. In many places of the country, the weather can change from day to day or even from hour to hour. A day could start off cool and rainy, and it could end up sunny and warm and sunny. A thunderstorm could pop up in minutes on a sunny afternoon. Every place can have severe or very bad weather. Severe weather is when there is too much wind, rain, or snow. And clearly in this picture, there is too much rain and too much wind, kind of like when there's a hurricane. A weather forecast. Scientists study weather and they predict the weather. To predict, hopefully you remember, means to say what you think will happen in the future. A weather reporter says what the weather will be like in a forecast, and they look at patterns of weather or repeated ways in which something might happen or something does happen to predict the weather. People listen to forecasts, then a community can prepare when severe weather is coming. So if a hurricane is coming, you might see people board up their windows and maybe tie things down so that things don't fly away in the wind. And in this forecast, you can see it's really nice weather. We've got the sun out almost every single day with just a couple of clouds here on Friday and then also here on Sunday. Wow, in this picture, you'll notice that there's a tornado in this picture. Tornadoes are very dangerous, and it's when there's too much wind. So too much wind is a type of severe weather. Very strong winds can ruin homes and make tall trees fall to the ground. A tornado is a powerful storm that forms over land. The strong winds inside a tornado can move in a circle, and the severe wind could be unsafe. On page 19 over here, we say people get out of the way for tornadoes so that they can be safe. Some places have tornadoes. They happen often in the middle of the United States. These storms have very strong winds, and when people learn that tornadoes are coming, they go to a safe place. A hurricane forms over water. It is a strong wind storm with heavy rain and winds that blow in a circle, also kind of like a tornado, but one forms over land and one forms over water. Hurricanes usually happen along the east coast of the United States. Too much rain. A thunderstorm can happen when it rains. A thunderstorm is a storm with thunder, lightning, rain, and wind. When it rains hard for a long time, there can be floods. A flood is a lot of water covering land that's usually very dry. So if you notice in this picture, we have a lot of rain down here. The forecast shows that there'll be severe rainstorms. I'm sure that you have heard of thunderstorms before, maybe seen them. The thunder might scare you a little bit because it's really loud. Parts of a road may wash out. That means it's covered. You can't even go down the road because there's water covering the whole surface of it. When a community knows there will be too much rain, people usually try and stay off the roads. When there is too much snow, it can be called a blizzard. And where I grew up, we used to have blizzards every couple of years. They're very dangerous to be outside, and when they're all done, the snow is really fun to play with. So some places have a lot of snow. The northern and eastern parts of the United States can have very snowy winters. Snow can be fun to play in, but a severe snowstorm is unsafe. A blizzard is a strong snowstorm that goes on for a long time. So it could go for several hours, typically not more than a day or so. On this next page, you'll notice there's a 5-day forecast. We've got sun on the first day for Monday, but then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday looks like snow. And then Friday, you'll see that snow and the wind. So that's where our blizzard comes in. When a forecast calls for a snowstorm, people prepare to be inside before the storm starts. People stay off the roads And sometimes school might even close to keep children safe at home.